What's going on, boys and little guys here? Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video I got another meta team for you. I got a 1 million coin team, but all of the attack are gonna have 5-star skill moves, because obviously you know how effective skill moves are this year. You saw how basically Elastico and fake shots and scoop turns carried me to Elite 1. So we're gonna go through the team as usual. We're gonna start off with the formation. Now we've gone with the classic 4-3-3 again. One of the best formations for chemistry. I'm going to go through each player and tell you why they are meta and why they're the players that you should be using. It's a mixed team of some of the best leagues in the game, should I say, and it just falls under just under a million coins. So the first card we're going to go with is Pogba. Now Pogba, I'll be honest, was a card that I was very skeptical with. Just because agility and balance was very, very important this year. But I'll be honest, Pogba, he's still a good card. I mean, I was very skeptical in the beginning, but I'll be honest, once I used him in draft and once I used him, I realized, you know what, he's a very good card. And I think what makes his card stand out the most is that he has everything you really need. The only issue with Pogba is there's only one small thing, and that is just the fact that he's a tad bit too slow. So I would say if you put him in a CDM in a 2, he's perfectly fine. He adheres to the meta. He's got 5-star skill moves as well. So he's a centre middle CDM with 5-star skill moves. He's high medium. He's got 4-star weak foot. All the stats you need. I'll definitely put a shadow on him though to get his sprint speed up and to get his stand tackling up as well. But of course, he can dribble with the ball. The next person I wanted to go with was Ben Yedder. Now, Ben Yedder is still a marksman striker in the game. He gives a French link as well. Now, Ben Yedder doesn't have 5-star skill moves, but he does have a 5-star weak foot. And I thought it's only right and only reasonable for me to have someone who's got a 5-star, so you can say, a 5-star weak foot as well as a 5-star skill moves. Now, obviously, to get that kind of player, it's hard. So we're going with Ben Yedder because you want at least one good attacking cam or marksman striker. You put a hunter on Ben Yedder, he's easily top 5 strikers in the game in terms of gold cards. There's no contest about that. Clinical inside the box, outside the box, and can most definitely dribble. Then I wanted someone who's got a bit of both, 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Then, of course, I'd love to go for Neymar, but Neymar costs the price of the entire team, maybe just a tad bit more, if anything. So we've gone with Dembele. And Dembele is a card I've been using a long time. In fact, I only recently sold Ben Yedder just to purchase Neymar on my team. But Dembele, look at the stats for me. 89 games, 37 goals and 47 assists. A very, very good top tier card, especially from a wing type position. So you've got 5-star, 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 4-star, and 4-star, 5-star. Then alongside that, we're going to go with Mahrez. Now, Mahrez, I'll be honest, was a bit of another one. Because again, the pace wasn't that good. But again, I kind of tried in my alternate account and I made up my mind. I realized, you know what? There's players like Saint Maximin in the game. Saint Maximin is obviously a very good player, but Saint Maximin costs 200k. And the issue is, his gold card of Saint Maximin is not that good, and his inform is not the best either. It's just a good card altogether. But why not go with someone else equally the same, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and Mahrez? Now, if you put a hunter on him, he does get the good 89 sprint speed, so he can play on a wing. But the key thing is to use him in cam. We're going to talk about how to set this up in game in a 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2 or 4-1-2 on the second variation, so I'll show it in the end. But put a hunter on Mahrez, you got another 5-star skill up. You're going to be spamming Elasticos from every single angle with this team. Then I wanted to go for one of the most OP strikers in the game, and that is Rashford. Rashford has kind of put his presence this year. It was a kind of a tie between Martial, but I didn't like Martial's weak foot, and I'd be honest, Mahrez really takes a toll because Mahrez, you can argue, his sprint speed is not that high, but Rashford comes in with everything you need. He's got the physicality, he's got the sprint speed, he's got the shooting, he's got the agility and balance, he's got the strength, he's got stamina, he's got everything you need to be a perfect striker. So in this formation, you can either play him in a 2-man striker, or you can either play him on a wing or as a cam. So you got loads of variety, but again, the most important thing is that 5-star skill moves. Then move along to the other CDM. Now, alongside someone like Pogba, you want a defensive-minded person. I used Kante this weekend league. He basically saved me. If I had enough money, I would keep Kante in my team. But I had to sell him, unfortunately, to finance Neymar. But Kante is one of the best CDMs I've used in the game. People have been saying that Kante isn't that good this year. I agree, because he's a bit more shorter. He feels like he's not as powerful, but he's most definitely the best card CDM-wise that I've used. A big difference. You think he's not good, you use him, and then once you get rid of him in your team, then you're like, oh, I wish I had Kante back, because Kante is one of the only few players that's got a good agility and balance that can dribble with the ball, distribute the ball, run back, and has the high defensive stats with the stamina that can last you the entire game. So it's hard to find that combination, and that is why he's so sought after. So definitely put Kante and Pogba. And don't forget, I'll show you how this works for chemistry as well in a second. Then in terms of left backs, the best left back you can get that money can buy is someone from the German league. But the German league gives us a link to Ben Yedder, and that is Ruslan. Now you can go with Kamara, but Ruslan is one of the best left backs in the game. Most importantly, more than anything, is that he's left-footed. So on the left-hand side, left-footed are driven through balls and crosses down the wing. All you have to do is basically get the ball to your left back. You've watched my video on how to go down the wing. Watch that. You know what I'm talking about. The left foot down the wing, the most effective way. Good base stats, good sprint speed, good stand tackling, good slide tackling. Everything you need for a left back, and of course he has decent jumping. I'll still recommend a shadow on him. And then we move over to the other centre back. Now we've gone with Klosterman. I'll be honest, you can't find anyone better than Klosterman. He's much cheaper now. He's not inflated as he was before, and one of the cheapest cards in the game. But again, there's no other centre back. Even someone like Gomez is not better than him, because very simply his pace is just so quick. He's just so quick. He's got defensive awareness and amazing stand tackling. At that height with 6'2" and being 82 jumping, you're not going to find any better centre backs. The best you can find is probably like near icon level. But even Virgil van Dijk, I would still prefer Klosterman over Virgil van Dijk. Why? He has the same stature, but Klosterman has that pace, and Virgil van Dijk was effective last year, but the pace this year is a bit more important. We go with the goalkeeper. We go with Neuer. Neuer is probably one of the better goalkeepers this year. Ter Stegen was good last year, but Neuer has everything you need. Distribution is also very important. That's why Neuer gets his entrance into the team. He's got the distribution. Of course, he has the height, but he's got everything you need. He's got the speed, the positioning, everything you need from a goalkeeper. And of course, he's 6'4", so he's got that very good reach. And naturally speaking, he's got everything you need. He's got the goal kick long throw, which is really effective. Long throws from goal kicks now are not really that effective because of the way the game is. You probably see me try to do a throw from the goalkeeper. It's just so slow. The long throw with a driven kind of pass makes it really, really viable. So one of the best keepers in the game, there is no doubt. The next one we go with Hernandez, another card that dropped under the value of about 1k now. But still one of the best centre backs in the game. It's only because he's on an off league or Bundesliga. But had this player been in the Premier League, he'll definitely be around about 200k. Here's his brother. We're gonna go with Lucas. That's Lucas Hernandez. I've been using this card since FIFA 19 when he got this inform card at centre back. Another good card, 6 foot, decent sprint speed, very good stand tackling and slide tackling, and he does have that jumping and aggression. You put a shadow on him, and he does become an impeccable card. And then the final person we're going to look it out with is Wan-Bissaka. Now, Wan-Bissaka is one of the best right backs in the game. There's only one person that can really contest with him, and that is Semedo. But I think if you want an all-around player and you want someone that can do everything, that can distribute the ball, that can pass, that can dribble, that can defend, he's definitely the card to get. The reason why, more important than anything, he's got decent short passing, which is very, very important. Amazing stand and slide tackling and very good sprint speed. Now, everyone here gets full chemistry. I'll explain to you in a second. Par Rashford. So how does it look in game? Like this, as you can see. It looks like this. The price obviously increasing a little bit now, obviously because going towards weekend league. But look, as you can see, Ruslan 10, Klosterman 10, Neuer 10, Hernandez 10, Wan-Bissaka 10. Everyone's on 10 chemistry because we're playing. I said this is only for in the concept squad, but this is obviously in FUTBin. As you can see, we've got the manager being Lampard. It can be any manager as long as he's English to give the chemistry to Rashford. And then you can go with any league that you want. And after your 10 games, the players get loyalty. And as you can see, everyone is on full chemistry, and apart from Rashford. So what I would say, the way I'll play this in game is the 4-2-3-1 is the best to use with this formation because you've got the best work rates. If I was using a 4-2-3-1, I'd probably do something like this. I'll put Rashford as kind of a wide cam along with Dembele, and I'll put Pogba either on the left or the right hand side. It's completely up to you the way you do it. I prefer the kind of Pogba on the left, and then Mahrez in the cam, and Mahrez has the sprint speed to play down the wing, but he's much better in cam. And of course you can interject, you can change things around. If you don't like this, you can always change around, but that is what I would go with. I'll definitely go with Rashford on a wing with Dembele, Mahrez in camp, because Mahrez also has that amazing dribbling, the good distribution, the good passing, and the good shooting, and more importantly, he's got everything you need for that perfect camp. And obviously you've got Ben Yedder with a 5-star weak foot in strike. But of course, if you do want someone else, you can always, for example, move Pogba to cam if you really want that 5-star weak foot, or you can replace Ben Yedder with the likes of Saint Maximin. Then we move over to the 4-4-2. 4-4-2 or the 4-2-2. I'll have a video on my 4-2-2 coming out tomorrow. The exact same thing. You can obviously you'll leave Pogba unbalanced, and then what I'll probably do is I'll probably put Dembele in striker this time because you want two five-star weak footers in striker, and obviously you got Dembele who's 5-star 5-star, and Ben Yedder's got 5-star 4-star. So Dembele can still do elasticals and stuff, but of course you've got Mahrez and Rashford going down the wing. The reason why I say Dembele in striker because he doesn't have the best stamina. The same with Yedder. And if you're going to go with the 4-1-2-1-2, probably one of the best ways to use this formation, I'd probably put Mahrez like this, and I'd link it up like that. So you kind of got Rashford, the creator, in cam, and then you've got Dembele, Yedder in striker, 2 5-star weak foots, and you obviously got 5-star skill moves, and you got Mahrez and Pogba, the 2 creators in midfield. What I would say is generally Shadow, I will go with Anchor, Shadow, I'll go Shadow as well. Pogba, I would say Shadow. Kante, Powerhouse, Catalyst, or Shadow. Mahrez, Hunter. Ben Yedder, Hunter. Dembele, Deadeye, or I would say maybe towards a finisher. And Rashford is a bit of a weird one. If you play him in a cam, I'd recommend a Deadeye just to get his finishing up as well as his passing is what I would say if you're going to play him in cam. If you're going to use him down the wing, you can actually get pretty well with Hunter, but I'll be honest, I think Engine is better for him down the wing. But if you're going to use him as a sole striker, I'd probably recommend putting a finisher on just to get that sprint speed up. Get the finishing up along with the shot power. But that is a team in regards to the 4-2-3-1, 4-1-2-1-2 second version, and the 4-1-2-1-2, if that makes sense. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.